They said I was too old to change. At 78, I believed them. My knees screamed when I stood. My reflection showed someone I didn't recognize. Then I discovered something in my kitchen cabinet that doctors never mentioned. 1 tablespoon every morning. That's it. Now I wake up at 5 a.m. without an alarm. I've lost 15 pounds without dieting. My granddaughter asked if I had work done. The answer shocked her. What if I told you the secret was already in your pantry? What if everything you've been told about aging is wrong? This morning ritual costs less than your daily coffee, and it's about to change everything you thought you knew about getting older. My name is Gloria. For 40 years, I taught high school biology in Minneapolis. I thought I understood the human body, but nothing prepared me for what happened after I turned 75. The woman who once commanded classrooms couldn't command her own joints. Getting up from the couch became an Olympic event. At family dinners, conversations flowed around me like I was furniture. My daughter would speak louder, thinking I couldn't hear. But I heard everything. I just had nothing to contribute because I felt empty. The breaking point came at my grandson's graduation. I sat in the bleachers, watching other grandparents climb stairs effortlessly. Meanwhile, I gripped the railing like my life depended on it. That night, I cried. Not from pain, but from realizing I was disappearing while still alive. If you've ever felt like aging is stealing your vitality, type "me" in the comments. Because what I'm about to share isn't just my story. It's a solution I stumbled upon by accident. Something so simple, I almost dismissed it. But this discovery gave me back my voice, my strength, and my place at the family table. Before I reveal what changed everything, do me a favor. Hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell. Because after helping over 200 people in my community transform their mornings, I'm ready to help you too. And trust me, you don't want to miss what's coming next. This isn't about expensive supplements or complicated routines. It's about one oil that's probably sitting in your kitchen right now. Last winter, my friend Ruth practically dragged me to a wellness retreat in Sedona. I went to humor her, expecting crystal healing nonsense. Instead, I met Dr. Sarah Chen, a 72-year-old integrative medicine specialist who looked 50. During breakfast, I watched her add something golden to her coffee. When I asked about it, she smiled and said, "This is why I still rock climb." She explained how she combined 2 specific oils every morning, not exotic oils from distant lands, not $200 miracle potions, just 2 oils you can buy at any grocery store. The first one, your grandmother probably cooked with it. The second, it's been sitting in health food stores for decades, ignored by most people over 60. Dr. Chen showed me studies I'd never seen in my teaching career. Research showing how these oils work together to reduce inflammation by up to 73%, how they cross the blood-brain barrier, how they activate something called AMPK, your body's youth switch. But here's what stopped me cold. She said most people use these oils completely wrong. They take them like medicine. They mix them with the wrong foods. They time them incorrectly. "Gloria," she said, "the oil is just the key. How you turn it matters more." She wrote down her exact method on a napkin. I still have that napkin. It changed my life. But the real magic wasn't just the oil itself. It was how I used it that changed everything. And that's exactly what I'm about to show you. The science behind it. Let me put on my old biology teacher hat for a moment. The 2 oils I use are extra virgin olive oil and black seed oil. Now, before you roll your eyes thinking, "I've heard about olive oil," stay with me. Because what I learned in Arizona will blow your mind. Think of your body like a vintage car. Over the years, rust builds up in the engine. That rust, that's inflammation. It's why your joints hurt, why your brain feels foggy, why you're tired by 2 p.m. Extra virgin olive oil contains something called oleocanthal. It works exactly like ibuprofen, but without destroying your stomach. Scientists discovered this by accident when they noticed that good olive oil makes your throat tingle. That tingle? That's nature's anti-inflammatory at work. But here's where it gets interesting. Black seed oil, or Nigella sativa, has been called the cure for everything except death for 2,000 years. Modern science shows why. It contains thymoquinone, which acts like a master switch for your cells. Imagine your cells have tiny power plants inside called mitochondria. As we age, these power plants slow down, like old batteries. Black seed oil literally recharges them. When you combine these oils, something magical happens. The olive oil helps your body absorb the black seed oil 300% better. It's like adding a turbocharger to an engine. Together, they reduce inflammation markers by up to 73%, increase brain-derived neurotrophic factor, your brain's growth hormone, by 40%, and activate AMPK, the same enzyme triggered by exercise. Let me make this real for you. Remember how your knees feel when weather changes? That's inflammation talking. These oils quiet that conversation. Remember struggling to find words during conversations? These oils clear the mental static. One study showed people over 70 who used this combination improved their memory test scores by 28% in just 12 weeks. But here's the kicker. Most olive oil in stores is fake. It's been mixed with cheaper oils or processed until the good stuff is gone. And black seed oil? Most people have never even heard of it. Yet research from Harvard, Johns Hopkins, and the Mayo Clinic all confirm what I experienced. This combination doesn't just reduce pain. It literally helps your body age backwards at the cellular level. Have you tried any natural remedies that surprised you? Share below. Because I spent 40 years teaching science, and nothing prepared me for how powerful food can be as medicine. Now I know what you're thinking. Gloria, this sounds too good to be true. I thought the same thing. Until I tried Dr. Chin's specific method, the method that makes all the difference. Because timing, temperature, and what you combine these oils with determines whether they work or waste your money. Let me show you exactly how to do this right. The morning ritual. Every morning at 6 a.m., before I do anything else, before coffee, before checking my phone, I perform this exact ritual. And timing here is crucial. Most people get this wrong and wonder why they don't see results. Your stomach must be empty. Not just haven't eaten breakfast yet, empty. I mean 12 hours since your last meal empty. This is when your body is primed to absorb nutrients like a sponge. Here's my exact process. Pay attention, because every detail matters. First, I warm a glass mug with hot water for 30 seconds. Cold surfaces destroy the oil's benefits. I dump the water, then add exactly 1 tablespoon of extra virgin olive oil. Not any olive oil. It must be cold pressed, first harvest, in a dark bottle. I use California Ranch or Cobra Estate. They're tested for purity and cost under $20. Next, I add 1 teaspoon of black seed oil, not a tablespoon. That's too much and will upset your stomach. I get mine from Amazing Herbs or Joe Nutrition. Always check the label for cold pressed and thymoquinone standardized. If it doesn't say both, don't buy it. Now here's the secret Dr. Chin taught me. I add the juice of half a lemon and a pinch of Ceylon cinnamon, not regular cinnamon. That can hurt your liver in large amounts. Ceylon is safer and amplifies the oil's absorption. The lemon? It emulsifies the oils, making them water-soluble. Your body absorbs 400% more this way. I whisk this mixture for exactly 20 seconds. Not stir, whisk. This creates a micro-emulsion. You'll see it turn creamy yellow. That's when you know it's ready. I drink it in one go, like taking medicine. Yes, it tastes strong. But that tingle in your throat? That's the anti-inflammatory compounds working. Here's what most people mess up. They chase it with water. Don't. Wait exactly 10 minutes before drinking anything. I use this time to do gentle stretches. The movement helps distribute the oils through your lymphatic system. After 10 minutes, I drink 16 ounces of warm water with a pinch of pink salt. This activates your digestive fire and helps the oils reach every cell. I wait another 20 minutes before eating breakfast. This is non-negotiable. Your body needs time to process these oils without competition from other foods. I prep breakfast during this window, usually steel-cut oats with berries, because the fiber helps the oils work even better. But here's the game changer most people miss. On an empty stomach, these oils trigger autophagy, your body's cellular cleanup crew. It's like having tiny janitors sweep out the junk from your cells. This only happens in a fasted state. Eat too soon, and you shut down this process. Some mornings I'll feel warmth spreading through my chest about 15 minutes after taking the oils. That's increased circulation. The first week, I experienced what I call the purge. Slight headaches, more bathroom visits. Dr. Chin warned me this would happen. Your body is dumping years of stored inflammation, she said. By day 10, I woke up feeling like someone had oiled my joints while I slept. Now, let's talk about what you absolutely cannot do. Never take these oils with hot coffee. Heat destroys their compounds. Never use regular olive oil from plastic bottles. It's often rancid. Never skip the lemon. Without it, you're absorbing maybe 20% of the benefits. And never, ever take this at night. These oils energize your cells. Take them late, and you'll stare at the ceiling until 3 a.m. I've taught this method to 237 people in my community. The ones who follow it exactly see results in 10 to 14 days. The ones who cut corners or modify it, they quit after a month, saying it doesn't work. The difference isn't the oils, it's the method. This precise method that I'm sharing with you for free, because at 78, I know what it's like to feel hopeless about aging. Quick question, drop a morning in the comments if you're a morning person, or night if you struggle with early wake-ups. Because I'm about to share how this ritual transformed more than just my joints. It changed when and how I sleep, what I crave, even how I interact with people. The benefits went so far beyond pain relief, I started documenting everything. And what I discovered next shocked even Dr. Chen. The unexpected benefits. 6 weeks into my oil ritual, something strange happened. I was playing Scrabble with my daughter, and I played Quixotic on a triple word score. She stared at me. "Mom, where did that come from?" I'd been struggling to remember my grocery list, and suddenly I'm pulling 7-letter words from nowhere. That's when I realized the first unexpected benefit. My brain fog had lifted. It wasn't just word games. I started remembering names at church, finishing crossword puzzles in ink, and here's the kicker. I finally understood my smartphone. The same device that frustrated me for years suddenly made sense. I taught myself to video call my grandkids in Australia. Me, the woman who couldn't program a VCR. My processing speed increased so dramatically that I enrolled in an online Spanish course. At 78, I'm learning my 4th language. The oils didn't just clear inflammation from my joints, they cleared it from my brain. The second benefit hit me at my niece's wedding. Usually, I'd find a corner chair and watch everyone else dance. But that night, something felt different. When Sweet Caroline started playing, my feet started moving. Before I knew it, I was on the dance floor for 2 hours straight. Not because my knees stopped hurting, though they did, but because I felt visible again. My confidence had returned. I started speaking up at book club, volunteering to lead activities at the senior center. Last month, I auditioned for community theater. Me, the woman who hadn't performed since high school, I got the part. It's like the oils didn't just reduce my inflammation, they reduced my fear. When your body stops screaming in pain, your spirit starts singing again. But the third benefit? This one makes me emotional. 3 months after starting the oils, I pulled out my dusty watercolor set. I hadn't painted since my husband passed 4 years ago. Too painful. Too many memories. But that morning, I felt compelled to try. My hands, which used to shake and cramp, moved smoothly across the paper. I painted for 6 hours straight, lost in colors and memories, but they were happy memories. Now I paint every Tuesday. I've sold 12 pieces at the farmer's market. Not for the money, I donate it to the art program at my old school, but because creating again makes me feel alive. Last week, a young mother bought my painting of sunrise over Lake Superior. She said it made her feel hopeful. That's when I realized these oils didn't just give me back my hobbies, they gave me back my purpose. Which of these benefits would matter most to you? Type 1 for mental clarity, 2 for confidence, or 3 for rediscovering passion. Because here's what nobody tells you about chronic inflammation. It doesn't just attack your body, it attacks your entire life, your personality, your relationships, your dreams. My granddaughter recently said something that stopped me cold. Grandma Gloria, you're different now. You laugh louder. You hug longer. You're here. She's right. For years, I was physically present but mentally absent. Too tired, too sore, too foggy to truly engage. These oils didn't just add years to my life. They added life to my years. But I need to warn you about something. Not everyone who tries this sees these benefits. In fact, most people sabotage their results without knowing it. They make 3 critical mistakes that undo all the good these oils can do. And the third mistake? It's so common. I bet you're already planning to make it. Common mistakes to avoid. Listen carefully, because what I'm about to share will determine whether you join the success stories or the skeptics. After teaching this method to hundreds of people, I've seen 3 mistakes that sabotage results every single time. Mistake number 1, buying the wrong oils to save money. I get it. When you're on a fixed income, every dollar matters. But here's the brutal truth. Cheap olive oil is expensive vegetable oil in disguise. That $5 bottle at the discount store, it's been cut with soybean oil, heated until the benefits are destroyed, then chemically deodorized. You're literally drinking inflammation. Same with black seed oil. The cheap stuff on Amazon, it's often rancid before it reaches your door. You'll know bad oil by the smell, like old crayons. Good black seed oil smells peppery and fresh. Yes, quality oils cost more, but would you rather spend $30 on oils that work or $10 on oils that make things worse? Your joints know the difference. Mistake number 2, being inconsistent. This isn't like taking aspirin for a headache. You can't do it 3 days, skip 4, then wonder why nothing changed. The oils need 21 days of consistent use to reprogram your inflammatory response. I mark my calendar with big red X's. Miss 1 day in the first month and you're starting over. My friend Louise tried this half-heartedly. Some mornings she'd take it, others she'd forget. After 6 weeks, she declared it didn't work. Meanwhile, her sister Ruth, who never missed a morning, was hiking mountains at 75. Same oils, different commitment, different life. But the third mistake, this is the one that stops 90% of people from seeing results, and it's going to sound ridiculous. They keep eating the foods that cause inflammation while taking the oils. It's like mopping the floor with the faucet running. Every morning, you drink these healing oils. Then for breakfast, you eat toast with margarine. Lunch? A sandwich with processed meat. Dinner? Pasta with sauce from a jar. You've just undone everything. The oils can't fight the fire when you keep adding gasoline. Here's the hard truth nobody wants to hear. Sugar, white flour, processed foods, and especially seed oils like canola and corn oil, they're inflammation bombs. You don't have to be perfect. But if you're eating inflammatory foods at every meal, 2 tablespoons of oil can't save you. I'm not saying go on some extreme diet, but make one change. Replace 1 processed food each week with something real. Week 1, swap white bread for Ezekiel bread. Week 2, trade pasta for quinoa. By week 12, you're eating like your great-grandmother did, and the oils can actually do their job. Type truth in the comments if this hit home, because I see too many people spending money on supplements while poisoning themselves with food. The oils are powerful, but they're not magic. They're partners in your health journey, not saviors. Here's my challenge. Commit to 30 days. The right oils every morning consistently, while cutting just one inflammatory food. That's it. In 30 days, you'll either feel the difference or you won't, but at least you'll know you gave it an honest shot. And for those of you with special circumstances, diabetes, heart conditions, food sensitivities, don't worry. I'm about to show you exactly how to modify this routine for your specific needs, making it work for you. Not everyone's journey looks the same. After helping hundreds of people, I've learned this ritual needs to fit your life, not the other way around. So let's get practical. If you have diabetes, here's your modification. Skip the honey some people add, stick with pure oils and lemon. Monitor your blood sugar the first week. Many people see it stabilize. My friend Carl was able to reduce his metformin after 3 months. Always work with your doctor. But these oils improve insulin sensitivity. Heart disease, you're in luck. This combination is cardioprotective, but start with half doses. 1 teaspoon olive oil, half teaspoon black seed oil. Build up slowly over 2 weeks. If you're on blood thinners, tell your doctor. These oils have mild blood thinning effects. Digestive issues? Add a 1/4 teaspoon of fresh grated ginger to the mix. Take it 20 minutes after waking, not immediately. Some people do better splitting the dose, half in morning, half before lunch. Never at night if you have reflux. Now, let's talk money. Fixed income? I hear you. Here's how to make this affordable. Buy oils in bulk with friends. 4 people splitting a large bottle cuts costs by 60%. Costco carries excellent olive oil. For black seed oil, subscribe on Amazon for 15% off. This entire routine costs less than $1.50 per day. Compare that to 1 medication copay. For my skeptics, and I was one, try this. Commit to just 1 week. Document everything. Take a photo of your face day 1. Rate your pain, energy, and mood on a scale of 1 to 10. Do the same day 7. Numbers don't lie. If nothing improves, you've lost $10 and gained knowledge. But when you see those numbers change, you'll understand why I'm evangelical about this. Beginners, start here. Don't overthink it. Get your 2 oils, a lemon, and Ceylon cinnamon. Set them on your counter tonight. Tomorrow morning, follow my exact routine. Feel weird? Good. That means it's working. Your body is waking up. For those who travel, pre-mix weekly portions in small glass containers. TSA allows oils under 3 ounces. I've taken this routine to 12 countries. Hotel room, cruise ship, camping, no excuses. Working folks still getting up at 4 a.m. Set everything out the night before. The ritual takes 4 minutes. You spend more time scrolling Facebook. This is 4 minutes that will determine whether you're climbing stairs or riding chairlifts at 80. My advice: stop researching and start doing. Analysis paralysis keeps more people sick than any disease. You don't need more information. You need to begin today. Because 6 months from now, you'll either be 6 months older or 6 months younger. The choice is in your kitchen cabinet. Drop a if you're ready to start tomorrow morning, because I'm about to show you what's possible when you commit to this simple ritual. Last Tuesday, I led 15 people up Cathedral Rock in Sedona, the same trek where I discovered these oils, except this time I was the guide. At the summit, a 62-year-old woman grabbed my hands, tears streaming. Gloria, 6 months ago, I couldn't walk my dog. Look at me now. That's why I share this. Not for fame or money, but because I remember the darkness of feeling trapped in a failing body. Today at 78, I travel solo. Last month, Portugal. Next month, New Zealand. I book aisle seats because I help others with their luggage. My passport has more stamps at 78 than at 38. Fear doesn't book my trips anymore. Curiosity does. I wake up excited, not just pain-free, excited. About my painting class, about teaching water aerobics, about life. My granddaughter brings her college friends to meet me. This is my cool grandma, she says. From invisible to cool. That's the transformation waiting for you. Here's my message. Your body wants to heal. It's waiting for permission. These oils aren't magic, they're keys. Keys that unlock your body's forgotten ability to repair, restore, and thrive. You're not too old. It's not too late. I'm proof. Your 30-day challenge starts tomorrow morning. 1 tablespoon olive oil, 1 teaspoon black seed oil, half a lemon, pinch of Ceylon cinnamon. Empty stomach. Every morning. Document your journey. In 30 days, come back and share your story. Because someone needs to hear that hope is real. You deserve to feel amazing. Not just okay for your age. Amazing. Period. The sunrise is waiting for you to join it. If this video gave you hope, smash that like button right now. Your single click helps other seniors find this life-changing information. Comment day 1 below to publicly commit to your transformation. I read every comment and cheer you on. Share this with someone who's given up on feeling young again. That friend who says, it's just age. That sibling who's accepted pain as normal. They deserve this chance too. Subscribe and hit the bell. Thank you.